Hello and welcome to Cricbuzz Comm Box. I'm Gaurav Kapur here with Adam Gilchrist. It is Gilly's first time on the Comm Box, so I have promised him that I will be gentle. Lucknow, though, not getting any such consideration from Delhi. Lucknow won the toss and opted to bat, something that they're probably regretting right now at 80 for 5. And the question right now is, there's only one question, Gilly. How much was Delhi missing Kuldeep Yadav?
Yeah, well, the stats there tell you a lot, haven't they? What an impact, what a return. And I think we all know the skill and class that he has, but to just come out and execute it right from the very first over, beautifully done. A little bit loose from both Stoinis and Nicky P, whether they didn't pick the deliveries that came their way, but you would think often, well, in team meetings, particularly in T20 cricket, you sit down and you go, OK, let's look at the opposition bowling lineup. Who don't we want to open the door to? Who do we know is going to be challenging? And maybe they needed to have a bit more of a look at Kuldeep Yadav before they tried to take him on.
Yeah, he's bowled his 2 overs for 7 runs and picked up 3 wickets. And he's just been brilliant. He just picked up Rahul's wicket that was caught behind. Rishabh Pant got that. And then, of course, he got Nicholas Pooran clean bowled on the first ball. And Stoinis was caught by Ishant of Kuldeep. But let's talk about Nicholas Pooran. Getting Nicholas Pooran on the first ball, weigh the bowler in gold and send the goal to his house.
Yeah, he certainly did. Beautiful delivery. It looked like a toppy or even an attempted wrong, and that it didn't really deviate off the straight a great deal. But Pooran opened the door up and allowed Kuldeep waltzed straight through. He ran through there actually and charged into off stump. But I mean, sometimes you might not be entirely switched on for your very first ball, but just looked a little bit loose considering that they just lost Stoinis and the value of Nicky P. And maybe that's buys back into that equation of, does he stay down lower? Is he not a number 4 or being up there too high too early?
Yeah, so now it's 1-1. So we have to decide, right? One worked and one didn't. There's obviously, Lucknow has had to make a change in strategy. They would have ordinarily liked to get Manimaran Siddharth as their impact sub, and he would obviously bowl. He's been bowling in the power play for them, but they've had to get Deepak Hooda in. So QDK is out and Deepak Hooda has come in, who's at the crease now, a lot dependent on him. There's the youngster Ayush Badoni and Krunal Pandya after that. So it's just the 3 of them now. And they have to play, well, they've just got 10 overs now. It's just play it out. Yeah,
I guess the one thing that they might be able to focus on, they've got to build a partnership. And you don't have a great deal of time in T20 to lay a foundation, but they do need to make sure they face every one of these last 60 deliveries. What they will look at with interest, though, is that Delhi bowling lineup. Just the 5 bowlers that we pointed out at the start. We did see Khaleel go off with the physio. Whether there's a concern that means he can't bowl that last over, there just might be little windows of opportunity where they can target. Maybe someone has to fill in for 1 over. If he has gone off and can't return, we'll have to wait and see. You can see at the top there that he's bowled his 3. And also they'll have to realise, the super giants, is that Delhi haven't had a great deal of confidence in that back 10. Haven't had a horrible run of confidence or lack of in the last 4 or 5 overs. So there might be opening opportunities there for them to get that scoreboard ticking again.
Yeah, could they? I mean, Khaleel could have also gone off a little embarrassed. They dropped that return catch, maybe?
It was a pretty hot chance. I think it was straight off Stoinis, wasn't it, first ball? But maybe needed a bit of advice on the shin because it hit more shin or wrist than actual hand. But he's done well till then. He did well. He's picked up 2 wickets. He bowled his 3 overs. He picked up 2 wickets. So Khalil's been good today. They've got what they wanted out of him up front. I thought the start was a little bit of a mixed bag. They looked a bit nervous, but then there was some really nice bowling. But as has been the way with Delhi, too often the bad ball turned up. Ishant Sharma bowled what was a very decent over, had a wide or 2 in there, but no scoring otherwise. And then he served up a really wide half tracker that Rahul put away with ease. So look, Delhi at the moment now will feel like they are in the driving seat well and truly. Yeah,
and for Lucknow, they have to think back to their last game that they played at this very stadium where they scored 160 against Gujarat and managed to defend it. And that's one thing that Rahul has been called. You've been following their social media as well. He's called the defence minister. They managed to defend low scores. But looking at this and looking at the fact that in context, Delhi has bolstered their batting today. So they've made a few changes. They've got 4 international batters. Where would Lucknow want to be where they feel comfortable? even by their high standards?
I think they need to get 150 to feel that they're posing any sort of a threat.
Yeah.
Anything below that, around 140, and we'll judge it after both teams have batted. That's the golden rule in cricket. But anything below 150, around 140, just psychologically as a chasing team, you know that you can afford to just knock it a little bit and not chase boundaries.
Yeah.
You haven't got that pressure and the build-up on you. So 150 and above, which will be a good effort to get there from here for Lucknow, but that then creates that little bit more of scoreboard pressure that we talk about, and means that the players have to get a little bit more creative if you can build up some dot balls.
Just one last question before we go. Surprised not to see Krunal Pandya coming up. He's got loads of experience and he would have been good against Akshar Patel, because Delhi can't go anywhere. They have to bowl with all their bowlers.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, now I would have thought that's where an experienced player does need to get injected into the game. Maybe they're hoping to just solidify the innings and then allow him to unleash a bit more at the back end. But he could do that role. He could come out and just settle it down for a couple of overs and then launch. But don't leave it to chance. Get him in there. Get your best players into the game as quickly as possible.
Yeah, well, it looks like a good day for Delhi, and good days for Delhi have been few and far between. So their bowlers, their fans will be happy to take this. Let's see where they can stop Lucknow. But if you stop them 150 plus, it's still game on, especially in this stadium with their bowling attack. All right, we'll come and have a look at how the cookie crumbles at the end of this Lucknow batting effort. That's going to be on Cricbuzz Live. Thank you so much for watching Comm Box.